Hey guys, I'm going live this morning. I'm going to be tagging everyone. I promise I'm not doing this normally. This is the sporadic, maybe once a quarter that it. Oh, there we are. We're actually live. Okay. Excuse me. Um, Going live this morning because I just need to share something. And I promise I'm not going to normally do this. Maybe once a quarter I will tag everyone, but this one I got to do it. So I had just a crazy little video that went absolutely viral, 2.3 million views so far, and it's continuing to go. And I've been thinking about it. I'm like, how can I use this to help people, like to serve people? Is there any way? It's just a silly little video about a washing machine rig that we did, after Helene to get some laundry done, but it resonated. That's added about 2,000 or so followers to my profile. And I was just like, oh, so I'm scattered. I have notes. I'm going to follow them, but I just wanted to say we are fine. We, right here, the area is not fine. Western North Carolina, Eastern Tennessee, Northeast Tennessee. There's areas in South Carolina, Georgia. Um, I've just started hearing FEMA helicopters coming through like last night, and today we're seeing them. They're white as opposed to the black ones that have been going. So, but it has been neighbors helping neighbors. It's the who again, not how, who. We have people flying in on their personal dime to airlift supplies in, airlift people out, all this kind of stuff. So, not getting get into the news cycle and the politics on it, but this is what I love about entrepreneurs. They are acting like what I see in us. We take ownership of a problem we didn't cause, and we do everything we can to serve people with a solution for that problem. So that said, um, seriously, got to have the notes. So I had the video went viral. I'm like, how can I use this to help people? And I had this crazy idea I woke up with this morning, actually prompted by a conversation that I had last night. And I was like, oh man, I wish if Idlewild Woods were built already, that would be 20 little dome homes. We could be putting families in here who are displaced, house them for a year, help them get back on their feet, and then, you know, some they move on after that. Um, it would cost about $2 million, which we have not raised yet. And as I was thinking about this, I was like, okay. And something came back to my mind, that whole phrase of who, not how, which is kind of cool. It was a landslide of ideas. I was then remembering Stacey Lauren talks about, she says money, quote, money does grow on trees. And it's not just, for her, it's not just a mindset shift. It's not like, oh yeah, there's plenty of abundance. It's literal. Like, I mean, not physical wooden trees, although it did dawn on me that in a sense, Idlewild Woods will be a place where money actually does grow on trees, not money hanging on the trees, but because of the people here, the time out in the woods, all that. But so money grows on trees. In Stacy's concept of this, the trees are, our relationships, those branches, like a family tree, but not necessarily family. It's the people that we've built relationships with. The people who really get what we're doing, who are like piling on, yes, let's make this happen, this is great, supporting, being your raving fanatics, your spokespeople, your ambassadors out there. That's where the money, arrives, not just for us, like for the projects that we want. We have massive dreams. I know so many of you have like, oh, I want to do a charity, I want to be a philanthropist, I want to, the whole thing starts with we want to be provide a solution. We want to make the world better, and we're doing everything we can to do that. And one way that we do that is through our businesses. But that whole money grows on trees, like I've been processing that, and it's kind of cool. So it kind of comes down to having having an audience of people who are vibing with you, who are like, yes, oh my gosh, this is not just an idea. This is a movement. That kind of people. So it's not just a matter of like, oh, pay some money to have some ads that run till you get your group. This is not that. We're all taught build an audience, like document your journey, build an audience. But doing that sometimes that's that's been the rub. I know, when I worked at capitalism, that was a lot of students were like, how do I do that? And I don't know, maybe they've sorted out the training on that. I don't know, but I just know that that is still like among a lot of the entrepreneurs that I know, the audience thing is that piece is the part that's missing for them. When you have an audience, it's like you guys like it becomes like this massive like army of people who are getting something done. I've seen it where, like, all right, like Tanner and Melissa, they had this wonderful launch for Cypress Resort. And because they built this, like, essentially an army of supporters and contributors and all that, it funded in an incredible way, almost $1 million or almost 800,000, I think. That's like living proof of how fast things can happen when we build an audience. I've seen people who, they write a book and then whammo, it's there. They build a group of Facebook people that are really on, jiving with them, and it explodes. That's the thing. That's where it's like, ask who, not how, right? It's those people. And so I'm just, hopefully my internet connection is okay here, getting warnings. All right. So when you do it, when you have an audience, I think what it boils down to is like that's when you can do what seems impossible, right? Um, so I just want to share something this coming Thursday in the I'm gonna have to put the times up. It's in the afternoon. Let me take a really quick look. It's okay, from okay 2 p.m. Eastern is when this starts, and it's a master class that Stacy's holding on how to build an audience. I'm going to be doing it again. I'm just, I've built this group. I started it before knowing how, so it's getting better as I go. But I just want to invite you, if you're catching what if you're smelling what I'm cooking, if you're tracking with what I'm saying, and you're eager and you see the importance, the vital importance of building an audience, please come to this, because you can build like, imagine, all right, what if we all had like really engaged, they don't have to be massive, but super engaged, like passionate audiences that were here for it. And then if we were able to, like, if we had like a, like we were able to collaborate with putting our audiences together to do stuff, like that's how things happen. That's how movements are. That's how we change the world. We need to change this world. And that's how I'm planning to do it, is just build the audience. So if you have ideas on how I can serve the people who've just started following, granted they're not targeted, fine, but if there's something that you think of that I can do to help them, please, hit me up, let me know. Meanwhile, this is going to be my thing. I need to build my audience and serve them really well. And like, I think that we can do magical things. So this Thursday, October 10th, starting at 2 p.m. Eastern, that's going to be the Audience Accelerator, like, masterclass. Like, here's how you build your audience. Here's the how-to that we've all been looking at, right? And it's not ads. It's organic and it's natural, and it's like totally, in integrity with who you are, alignment with who you are. For anybody who goes to this, I also have a thing, we also are told, oh, document your journey. And I've heard from a lot of clients and other entrepreneurs, like, how? Like, so I have a system that I've built, and I want to share it with you guys. I think we'll do like maybe a workshop so you can like do it, like, and not just learn about it, not just, pick up some other course and blah, blah, blah. I don't want that. I want us to actually like work on this. And so it would be very practical, like we would do it. So if there's interest in that, just let me know. I would love for you to, like, if you do the thing on Thursday, just send me your confirmation that you're in that, so that I can know, like, okay, the people are really serious about that. Um, I'll put a link Yeah, I'll put a link for I know we have a link somewhere for Thursday's masterclass, but this is why. Like, this is it. This is, we are, I hate to say unprecedented times. We've heard enough of that, but really, it is. And I want so much for us as entrepreneurs to be the change that we want to see. You know, this is this is what we do. So, all right. I hope that all made sense. We'll see. Thank you all for being here.